All right, what is up, traders? Hope everybody's doing well. Gonna be going over this trade taken in the first day in macro. So, coming into the session, I was bearish, looking to sweep this sell side here on ES and NQ. NQ tapped it, ES didn't. I was trying to take this short, wasn't able to catch it. So we have right here still. This is past 10 a.m. now. NQ swept this low, ES didn't, SMT there, and then on the lower time frame on the 1 minute, we also do have SMTs, which will be shown in a second. So here I'm marking out the SMTs. My full target was London highs, which we'll see in a bit, but I had this buy side right here that I'm marking out as my target. And so yeah, so we have SMTs right there, right on the lower time frame. ES making a higher low, and then NQ making a lower low, and then on the higher time frame, NQ sweeping that low and ES not sweeping. Here we have this breakup structure on the 1 minute after they both these SMTs, making this fair value gap, entry off that fair value gap during macro, stop loss below the fair value gap, and then my take profit. I'm going to change this in a bit. I'm going to have 4 contracts here, and then I'm going to leave 1 at London highs. That was my target. So I'm going to speed this up because, okay, yeah, so here I'm moving to break even because we tapped the 930 fair value gap on ES, so there could be a reaction lower and come back down and tap into this fair value gap, and it could inverse it. So I'm not risking that as soon as we tapped here on ES. So moving to break even as soon as ES tapped the 930 fair value gap, reaction lower may occur. So I'm moving to break even right then and there. If it wants to come down, take me out, continue back up higher, no problem. And I'll look for a re-entry. So this is what I'm kind of anticipating here from ES. I'm marking out this 1 minute order block on NQ. I want to see this all inversed. So here I'm just waiting. Let me skip through this. All right, so see, it gets close to my stop loss, but it never taps in. I'm not really concerned. We do have this small 1 minute order block right there. Also, I never measured this, but constant encouragement of this wick, if you measure that out, we probably respected the midpoint right there, which is nice. I just noticed that. All right, so you can see here, want to see ES inverse the 930 value gap. Yeah, so ES, I want to see that inverse the 930 value gap, and that would give me more confidence. And I want to see us turn this order block into a breaker. Right, see me marking out that 930 value gap on NQ. So I'm trying to see where adjust my targets. Right, I'm kind of trying to see if this is worth it for me to keep at this high or take some partials. It's not worth it. I bring it back down, and I'm looking at London highs. I'm like, okay, there's a big difference right there. So I'll measure it out right now. And so that's 100 points. If I leave one more contract, that's $200. So what I do is I put 4 right here, and then I leave the rest to run. And you'll see in a bit, I actually make a mistake, and I close my entire position, and I actually make $200 less than I should have or could have because of that mistake. You'll see in a bit. But yeah, so now we've inversed the 930 here. We've inversed the 930 here. I want to see this turn into breaker for me to gain more confidence in this trade. Right. So this is a 1 minute breaker now. Marking that out. Beautiful. That's giving me more confidence. I've moved my stop loss to the structure. I'm not doing a too tight of a stop loss. I'm letting it breathe because it could still very much come back down into this inefficiency right here, still in this breaker and be respected. So I'm not pushing the stop loss too high, leaving it at structure and profit or break even, whatever. So yeah. Now staying patient. Okay, so price is playing out, letting it play out, holding, not panicking on this retracement because again, this is a normal retracement, right? It's retracing into that breaker block. You can't just expect price to continue up higher in one shot, right? It could happen, but it doesn't have to happen. Marking out this buy side. Now this is where I mess up. I want to remove this sell limit because I'm noticing that we might have some sort of SMT where ES might sweep that high before NQ does. So I have so this is where I trail my stop loss because now it's like kind of close, and this is where I want to move now my stop loss below structure. But now I want to do a market order and not a limit order because so I remove that. I leave my one contract up there, so my full TP, my one contract up there, but I'm looking to sell 4 as soon as we tap the high on ES. We didn't there, so I'm waiting, and you'll see here where I make a mistake and I put it on buy. Look, mistake, and that cost me $200, about 200, and maybe 4. Look at that. So I buy, right? So right there, I thought that I'm selling because I'm like, okay, like we're getting close, whatever. Let me just cash it out. So I thought I was at sell, and then wait, and I buy instead. So that cost me money, and then I wanted to leave a runner for my full TP, but because I did this mistake, I was like, I'll just cash it out fully, and yeah. So I'm just confused here, and I'm just cashing it out, and I did so, and I made like $200 less than I could have, or 150, something like that. And then there's another 200 where if it hits that London high, that's another $200 where I lost out on. So this is what it is. But yeah, that's a trade recap. Hope you guys found this insightful. If you want more pre and post session analysis just like this, feel free to join my free Discord. Link is in the description. I post my free analysis on NASDAQ every single day pre-session. It's for free, so join if you want to see that. Also, I have my free YouTube mentorship videos. If you want to watch that, feel free to tune in and watch it. It's in the playlist. Also, I have my one-on-one mentorship. So if you want to book your call, see if you qualify for that, link for the Calendly is in the description. All right. Until next time, guys, stay safe and happy trading.